That's right. Hello. Yeah, this is the Chocobo and Chill album, the second one from Game Drops. It's so good. I figured if we were gonna maybe draw some more Popipo today, that this would be a good album to start with. But hi Layla, hi Levi! Welcome on in. Hello, hello. Hope you're both doing well. Hello everybody, happy Wednesday. And there's Titus's laugh. Ah, 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 ah. Hello, hi. Howdy doody. I hope everybody's having a good week so far. I'll swap on over. Hello. Bebop bop. Hi. Howdy. I'm doing pretty okay. To be honest, actually, I'm in kind of a quiet panic because my iPad is not connecting to my little screen mirror program. So if I can't get it to work, I mean, I want to draw tonight, but I may not be able to share my screen because it was literally not working. Starting like the past 5 minutes before stream, I checked everything else out. Everything was working fine. This worked this morning when I checked it, and now it's not. So, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whoopsies. Uh-oh. But it's okay because we're gonna check out other stuff today as well. Also, I'm sorry, I don't... Oh! Okay, so for some reason... Wow, for some reason my volume was at like 50 for my headphones. That would explain why the music was so blaring. Okay. Well, I hope it hasn't been too loud for you guys, or too quiet, because I did turn it down because it was so loud. Wow. What a great stream this is starting out to be. I wish Air Server worked. I mean, Air Server like does work, but OBS doesn't detect it. But anyway, it doesn't matter. We'll figure it out when we get to it. We're gonna check out the new game, Ithya, Magic Studies. I do already have it. It came out today! It was made by Blue Turtle, who posts a lot of music and animations and stuff on YouTube. I've listened to their little music playlists for a couple of years now. They're very nice, they're very soothing, they're very chill. Very atmospheric too, if you want even just like stuff for your like your tabletop games. That isn't just lutes and harpsichords and stuff. They're just kind of like really low-key, chill, lo-fi mixes. And they are all hand-drawn little animations that go alongside it, and Blue Turtle made a game based off of it. So it's another little like focused study game, kind of like Spirit City. So I'm very eager to try out because it has new music, and a little like room that we can customize and things like that. And yeah, I just want to check it out. So we're gonna be doing that today. while we're also drawing. And that's the game plan. That's the general game plan. I guess I don't know what the specific game plan is now that things aren't working. Just unfortunate. Let's see. Boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't know why it's not connecting. Because, like, it is showing up. It's just I click it to load it, and it just does nothing. It kind of thinks for a minute to connect, and then it says, "Okay, connect to this thing." And I'm like, well, but what if you did though? But what if you did though? Yeah, I tried that while we were on our little 5-minute starting screen. I restarted it. Oh, now it's not showing it at all. Well, that's not good. That what I would say is the opposite of good, because I'm not going to restart my whole computer for this in the middle of stream. I wish this gave me fits this morning so I could have figured it out, you know? What if I do this? How do you feel about that? No, I didn't restart the PC because it was working when I tested my iPad connection this morning before work. It was fine. So I didn't test it before stream. I was setting other stuff up. That's really annoying. Very frustrating. Okay, well, I guess this program just isn't working anymore. So now that's 2 down. So error server no longer works, and this one doesn't work. So let's go see if we can find another one real quick. Thank you for the hat. Who behatted me? Rabbit Bacon! Hi, Rabbit Bacon! Well, come on in. How are you doing? iPad to Windows. Mirroring. Here's the other thing, is that a lot of these apps are telling me to do a thing that I can't do on my iPad, which is very frustrating. It's not incredibly helpful. I better go to sleep! Text scope senses. They were. Because they're happening. They all tell me to go to Control Center on my iPad and then click screen mirroring. That's hey, guess what, guys? On the internet, that's not an option that I have. I'm looking at it right now. It is simply not a thing on this page that I'm looking at. Could it be somewhere else? I'm searching. That's how it goes. Senses when you're trying to just... Yeah, literally. Much like printers. They can smell fear and necessity. Yeah, I don't... Okay, so it should be... Where? Do they just mean this? Okay, well these are not... I would say that these are maybe not the same things. Because they're saying go into your settings and then your control center and it'll be there. And I'm like, okay, well it's not. And so someone else was like, hey, my thing isn't here. I'm like, oh, it's next to your screen lock orientation. And I'm like, so the little swipe menu where I access screen mirroring? Because I'm looking at that. Like, I have that, but that's not in control center. You're telling lies on the internet. You're telling falsehoods. And also, this isn't incredibly helpful because all it does is list things that are here. I don't. I know, on my good Christian internet, people would lie. People would do that? Go on the internet and just lie? What? Okay, well, I don't think we're gonna be doing any art today, which is cool and fun. And defeats the entire purpose of the stream. Maybe halfway through the stream it'll just decide to work. You know? That would be nice. We're gonna give it one more shot. And if it doesn't work, then... oh well. Maybe some... yeah, I mean, probably. I probably need to restart my computer, but I'm not gonna do that, so... Oh, thank you for the hat. And my head is so cold now. Yep, it just spins and then it says unable to connect to the receiver. Okay, well. Isn't that unfortunate? And extremely aggravating. Oh well. Well, I guess the good news in a way then is that we can have this little game to check out whilst I draw. Is it? Yeah, it's Bluetooth because I have a Windows computer and it's an Apple iPad, so they don't connect directly. Because then that's how they make you buy their hardware. They don't connect directly. So I have apps, I have programs, software. I don't know what things are called anymore. I think things are still software, but we call them apps. Yeah, I tried. No, I work in tech. Like, I know how to troubleshoot things. It's just not working. The only other thing that I could try would be to restart my machine, but again, I'm not gonna do that in the middle of stream, so. So we can give it some time. Which is another thing that I have to do with my day job, is the proof of concept that I'm testing right now is just constantly disconnecting. It's very frustrating. And I told level 2 about it, and I'm like, hey, we're still having these issues, and it didn't happen on a previous build, it happened on the new build. And they're like, oh, well, it doesn't happen for us. I'm like, that's cool. But it is happening for us. It's happening for your QA testers. So what's going on? And they endured us for 2 weeks of it happening. Worse and worse and worse. And then finally we were like, look, it's not. Like, it's not. And we were finally like, look, we have all these OPs, or bug reports that, like, we are retesting. But I thought I told them, I was like, I don't feel comfortable closing these because I'm getting results of bugs that were previously closed, and I can't skip Levi, I can't skip level 2. Level 2 is the developers. I can't. There's nowhere else to go. They are the ones programming the thing I'm testing. And they certainly know more than our manager. But I was like, look, like, I have all these OPs, all these bug reports, and, like, they were closed, and now they're happening again. So I've reopened them, and I'm like, but it's weird that they're back because they were resolved and have been resolved for several builds. And now they're occurring again, so I'm like, I don't know if things are, like, fixed but are not really fixed, if there's something being hung up or whatever. And I'm like, I just don't feel comfortable closing these things that appear fixed but they're not. And so on and so forth. And then finally they were like, okay, we'll go check it out. I'm like, okay, well, it's been like 3 weeks, so... Okay, what is it? Streamers share content. Okay. What is this? I don't think that this is what I want to do. I don't think this is what I want to do. He thinks this is your cloud attack. Well, you take that up with my level 2, because I'm not going to argue with them. I mean, I'll argue with them, but only to an extent. And I will give them credit, it is only 2 developers making an entire project on our own, because our head company is super cheap and doesn't want to hire more people. But then had a delusion that they were going to get this proof of concept out back in March, and we were like, I don't think so, because it doesn't work. And that's not a knock on the developers, because they are doing their best, but there's only so many hours in the day. What am I here? This? No. Timer. So these are things that are just like here by default. I'm kind of surprised that it doesn't even, like, recognize air server. Even if OBS, like, OBS doesn't recognize air server, that's why I stopped using it. Because I used it for a really long time. I used it for, like, years, even just in my personal use. And then one day, OBS just stopped detecting it. It just would show a black screen. And I don't know why. Oh. Okay, were you conflicted with the other one? Even if this connects my iPad, I kind of doubt OBS will recognize it, which I don't understand that. I don't understand why OBS would work fine with it for years, because when I very first started streaming, I guess technically 2023, in the fall, I used Air Server, and then halfway through last year, it just stopped working. This wasn't able to connect either. Is it my iPad? But I don't know what about my iPad wouldn't... I'll restart it one more time. Yeah, the business drives a burner time. And then they're so confused when their business model doesn't pan out. And it's like, yeah, because it's not realistic. It's not how the world works. I do not control the flow of time. Ugh, alright, well that's fine. Okay, let me restart my iPad again. We'll see if this is able to connect. If not, it's fine. We'll just do one of those things. Because I think I've done that before, where, like, I wanted to work on stuff, but I didn't want to show it on screen. And so I was working while we just had, like, Spirit City or something up. We can just do that again. This is a little frustrating, but it's really not that big of a deal. It ain't the end of the world. It's just an annoyance. So let's check out, yeah, let's check out Ithya. I will say that it is when I first like opened it just to test and make sure OBS and stuff would detect it, because I'm doing all these things. It does work fine with OBS. It's very loud when it first starts. So I opened it, I lowered my like computer volume, like in the actual volume mixer for it. So hopefully it retained that setting. If it didn't, I apologize. just give me but a moment to adjust it. But let's try this out. Okay, my Steam capture is on top, so I'm gonna just, well, to hide this, because it kind of goes right into, like, a little started screen, so. I did also turn fishing back on today. If you guys want to fish, you can. See? It's nice. What are you doing? What are you doing? Thank you for the 5 gifted subs, Levi. Congrats to Sunflower, Alex, 9, and Envy, I was very good. Oh, you got a rabbit fish! And Lotus. Enjoy your gifted subs, and if you're here, you show up, make sure to say hi. And to say thank you to Levy. Dinner issues, have some gifted. Oh, you're very sweet. Thank you. I'm sorry that it's not working so great. A shrimp toy. I wonder if I can just kind of shrink this for a minute. See this beautiful animation. Okay. After a long journey, you have arrived in the city of Ultak, an ancient city rich with history and magic. Despite its crumbling walls, the city is still vibrant and full of life, and the library is filled with ancient books. You are a wandering mage, and here you know you will be able to continue your magical studies. Following the tradition, you have been offered a room for the duration of your studies. Create a safe place to focus and feel creative, play tasks, and be consistent in your work. Smyers! Hi, Myers! Welcome on in! What's your news? I hope you've been doing well. I hope everything's alright. When you need a break, step beyond the city's gates and explore the beautiful landscape and the hidden wonders of the region. Enjoy the journey. Yippee! So this is it. So we've got our little room here. I'm pretty sure Ithya is like the name of the little character. Oh my god! Your sister's having quadruplets? Congrats to her. And also a little bit of a oofa doofa to her, but congrats! That's amazing! Oh my god! Congratulations to her! Hell yeah! That's very exciting. That's so many children all at once. They wanted 1, they got 4. Talk about getting more than you asked for. That's awesome though. That's wonderful news. Hell yeah. Okay. I'm resizing something real quick. Oh, pardon me. Okay. So up here we have access to the map. Use the travel mode to change location every few minutes or go back home. Your current level gain XP by completing task timers. You also gain XP over time. Oh, pardon me. When leveling up, you unlock new locations and earn silver coins. Drag the mouse button to move in the room. Okay. You can change the weather. All your productivity tools. So there's a weather, timer, a to-do list, and a journal. Customize your room, change outfit, and collect elementals. Furnitures, outfits, elementals. Listen to music, change the playlist, adjust the sounds. Volume options, height interface, shuffle, repeat. Playlist info. Okay. What's up here? Map, travel mode, home. Hey. Poker. And poker chair. Oh. It's so dark in here. How can she see? We only have 3 coins. Well, let's get her a light. She can't see. Can I like preview these? I can. Oh. These are cute. Oh, crystal. That's 50. Okay. This one's cute. I like this. Let's get this one. Yeah. As a parent to two, I'm so sorry. Her husband passed out. He's a lawyer and a power lifter. I would imagine I probably would have also passed out if I had been planning for one child and I'm going to end up with 4. That's a significant difference than my initial plans, I would say. That's very exciting, though. That's so cool. 4 little creatures. Her best friend has 12? Oh my god, that's so many children. Where are they gonna put all those kids? Hi, Bun. Is that in your way? Is that better? Okay. And one on the way. Oh my god, they have more? That's crazy. That's so many. That's so many. Thank you for the hype train. Thank you again for the gifted subs, Lily. I appreciate it. Okay, well this still isn't connecting, so it will. Oh well. That means that I can close my little screen and not worry about like keeping it open to preserve the connection, because there is no connection. Well, I'll tell them, has something from happening? Well, that ain't none of my business. Okay, so we got her a little light. What other stuff do we have? So we do like wallpaper. Ooh. That's kind of nice. Oh. Whoa. Oh. Oh, a little bookshelf behind her. Oh, baby, we got shelves. These are so cute. I like these. Oh, a window. We can put stuff over here. Oh. Oh. Sorry for going beetle on you. I told her friend and husband, stop being bunnies. I guess good for them for keeping the spark alive. That's a lot of children though. Oh, we can put a little window frame in. Do the desk. Oh, this is very lovely. All very lovely options. Oh, her chair. Oh. We can change what she's working on too. Oh, these are free. I kind of like the book. The book is cute. 13, come on. Well, well, well. If it isn't the exploding crayon, the PogChamp, the legend, the Benui herself. Hi, Milk. It isn't Mr. Malkodu Morsewind. My own little scamp, rapscallion, and little PogChamp. But like Lil, like L-I-L PogChamp. Ooh, more light. Okay, okay. We can go all the way over here? Alright, we have no... We have no. The weather. So, oh my god, flashbang. You sippy me. Thank you, I will. I have some nice ice cold water. Hi, Scarlet! Mount. Malkodu. Behave. Maybe she's going, okay, and congrats again to your sister. That's very exciting. It is her place to protect. It's true, and Scarlet does a very good job. What about these playlists? Okay. Ooh, whoa, there's all kinds of stuff in here. Scamps like you. Magic studies, endless wanderings, ambient. Okay, so fantasy, magical, ambient, relaxing. Ithya's world, fantasy inspiration. Forest trails, Celtic medieval. Towers and alleyways, fantasy cozy. Mountain Realms, epic fantasy, arcane library, mysterious fantasy, a path unwritten, orchestral inspiring, travels and magic, fantasy inspiring, scribes and candlelight, lo-fi, medieval, and then YouTube playlist. Oh, this is cool. This is nice. Nobody but calls. That's true. I don't think that's true. I think we all routinely call you a scamp. I would like to playlist info. Oh! Study potion making and learn new spells with this enchanting and magical playlist and original soundtrack for the game, composed by Christopher Carlone. In the track list. Okay. It's a bit quiet in it. Oh, because I lowered the volume, because I forgot. Alright, well, let me put up to 100. I normally call you can't say with pre-single community members watching. Scarlet. The two of you. Okay, so we had morning, a little afternoon. It's a little rain. At nighttime. It's so dark though. She can't see. Make it daytime. She's the Mia. Crayon. They're fighting. They're always fighting. They're like little siblings. They're always fighting. Whoa! What's over here? Home. We can go to a cafe? Okay, first of all, I just want to adore this map. Oh. Ithya. Blue Lake. Lavia. I wonder if it's gonna have places from their other little playlists. Let's go to the cafe. Oh! This is cute. Oh, I will unshrimp. I actually was shrimping pretty badly. Good catch, Milk. You do always got my back, it's true. Aww. Okay. Oh. That's the Weebo bird! Because they sound like a groan tube. To-do list. Main quest and side quest. That's cute. Well, today I was gonna work on more Popipo. Popipo doodles. And then I also was gonna work on a new mermaid picture, but side quest. Why is screen mirroring no work? Okay. Okay. My journal. Oh, morning, afternoon, evening, my week, habits, and then just a free notebook. Okay, that's cute. I don't usually use the journal in this kind of stuff. That is cute. I like it being an option. Timer. Oh. So we can just do a flat timer, or we can do the little Pomodoro ones. The session and then the breaks, number of sessions. What is... Oh! Oh! Oh my god. Oh, so we can pick between the different timer sounds. That's really funny. Oh. What volume is this? Is that just master volume? Okay, that's just master volume. Okay. I think that's fine. Little jingle. Okay. We're not gonna start a timer yet because we're not really doing anything. Home. Oh, home just takes us home. Okay. Travel mode. Oh, that's right, because it changes, like, how frequently you... I remember seeing that in advanced options. Change location every few minutes. This is complete. Repeat playlist, start next playlist. Which I guess repeat is fine. Random playlist on launching the game. Random weather. Okay. Actually, if I were to do this, I would do 10 minutes. I feel like 2 minutes is too much. The chime lists the World Cup, then it's, oh yeah! Little toot toot the flute. Okay, I don't want to be in travel mode. I just want to look at other places. How do I unlock them? Can I go? Oh! The city of Olak is an ancient imperial settlement built around a large elemental tower. It is a place of magic, knowledge, and trade. Though its walls are weathered and crumbling with age, the city remains a thriving hub of activity. Travelers, merchants, and scholars fill its bustling streets, and now serves as a vital departure point for the trade road leading to the Bronze Sea. Lavia. On the shores of the Blue Lake stands the city of Lavia. Serving as the heart of the Lavia Kingdom, it houses the royal court and numerous temples dedicated to the gods of the lake and forest. Built atop a sacred spring said to hold magical properties, it draws pilgrims from distant lands seeking its water's blessings. Cyclopean Wall. The wall was commissioned by the Empire to protect the Oltak Valley from raiders and nomads descending from the north. It was built by Cyclopses, using massive limestone boulders roughly cut and fitted together. Cyclopes are... Cyclopes... Is it Cyclopes? Yeah, okay, it's not Cyclopses. Okay, Cyclopes are incredibly strong, driven by a love of gold and intelligent enough to follow orders. They were often employed by the Empire as mercenaries in war and for large-scale construction projects. But when the Empire fell and payment ceased, the Cyclops abandoned the construction and turned against the region. They rampaged through the valley before retreating to the mountains above. From there, they began raiding passing caravans until Otok's rangers eventually drove them beyond the Shadow Lake into the rugged peaks at the edge of the Stormlands. That's up here. I wonder if I'll be able to go to different places. Lissos. I've seen this playlist! I watch this video all the time. It's got good music. Lissos is a small coastal village located on the shore of the Amber Sea. It is surrounded by stretches of sandy beaches where healing stones can be found. Those fragments of amber are renowned for their restorative properties and worth a fortune in distant markets. The Amber Sea is known for its strong winds and turbulent weather, with its ever-changing tides sometimes covering ruins of forgotten cities. Ithya. Once a great civilization, Lithia's sunken ruins now rest beneath the mists of the inner sea, where strange sounds and lingering magic still drift through the air. Today, Lithia is an archipelago, encircling a still active elemental tower. It is home to a collection of coastal villages and the port city of Lithia itself. The city's harbor is a patchwork of ancient temple stones and crumbling walls, repurposed into a maze of rugged architecture. It serves as a key trading post where exotic goods from the distant Western Isles are unloaded and prepared for transport to the Bronze Sea. The surrounding waters are also home to the great seashells that produce the famed Lithian purple, a rare and prized dye once reserved for the robes of royalty. Lithia is renowned for its mages, many of whom show a natural affinity for wind magic. They guard the islands with swirling winds and thick fog, keeping raiders at bay. Click on anything else. Whoa, my god, there's like a whole map. Whoa. Oh, there's something down here. You got scrongled. Is that Emily? Welcome in, Emily. How are you doing today? The Elemental Towers. Elemental towers are ancient structures vital to maintaining the balance of elemental magic across the land. Without them, the world would be consumed by elemental chaos. Okay, that sounds important. While many towers still stand throughout the known world, the knowledge to construct them was lost long ago. Elementalists and scholars have studied these mysterious edifices for generations, gaining enough understanding to keep them functioning, but if a tower were to fall, it could never be rebuilt. Beyond their magical purpose, the towers also serve as centers of learning. They house libraries, universities, and training grounds where future elementalists and scribes hone their craft. Some towers are modest in size, while others are massive citadels as large as entire cities. That's kind of like what this one is. Big Mama Pickle! Lurking while I chat with your girlfriend, but I hope you have a good. Well, thank you for lurking, Emily. It is lovely to have you as always. Kids have fun. No fighting. I have to go to dinner thingy. Well, have fun, Levy. Thank you again for the gifted subs, and thank you for hanging out and bearing with my technical issues. Enjoy your dinner, and enjoy the rest of your evening. Feemsh. Yeah, Milk, you can Feemsh. You got Big Mama Pickle. Okay, so it seems like these are all the, like, big locations, but we can only go here anyway. Let's just go home. Can't promise I won't find Scarlet. I mean, that's normal. Henry Shoe. You got Henry Shoe. We still don't know who Henry is, but you got his shoe. So what if I... What if I... Oh! I do get XP. Old Talk outside unlocked. Okay. So as you level up, you unlock places to go. I want to go here. Oh! This is nice. Yeah! I would love to show you, but... but unfortunately... Make it daytime. Actually, I'm kind of curious. It changes, like, the ambiance. I was wondering if it would change, like, her animation, too. Okay, we'll just do daytime. Is Relly. I was drawing Relly. I want to listen to a different playlist, though. Actually, I guess, why don't we... oh, no, wait, it was in settings. Let's just do next playlist. It's the wife, yeah. What's that? Okay. We can just hang out. Yeah, it's nice. Actually, I do want to, I think I kind of want to resize. Where did I see how to do that? Oh, right here. I'm stupid. And that didn't change anything. If I click change. Okay, well, that's fine. I mean, it's fine. It fits, and I can still see everything. I was just curious. Okay. Let me see if I can, Let me listen to some jams. I guess this is still a way to be productive. Hmm. Hmm. There are many options, of which I am uncertain which ones would even be helpful or viable. Hmm. Life. Let's see. The fear in my heart every time I try to connect something like my screen mirroring and our like TV Rokus are also in the list. I'm like, please don't mirror my iPad to the Roku. Please. Worst case scenario. I wonder. What's our thought? My iPad is up to date. Like, I'm kind of worried it's something with my actual iPad since it's not able to connect to either of them, like either program, regardless of if they work through OBS. The fact that it's giving the same error message for both the mirror's receiver and air server is curious to me. I don't know if it's the iPad having an issue or if it's my computer, like which part of the signal is getting hung up. Hmm. Are there any, like... There's no system updates. A lot of app updates, but these really shouldn't matter. Hmm. It's just stuff like Discord, which shouldn't matter. Right, because like the fact that it's not connecting to either program at all tells me that it probably doesn't matter what the program is. You know? It's not gonna work either way. Contemplative. I wonder. Is there a way in which... Oh. You know? Sometimes you just gotta yawn. Okay, hang on, I have an idea. I need to log out of something. Yes! Log out. And then log back in. Can I temporarily finagle something? My question. Honestly, probably no, but you never know until you try. How do you know which finagles will work if you don't ever try? What do you hear about? Hello. Welcome on in, Ford. Hi, Queen. I'm doing some troubleshooting while we're checking out Ithya. We're just listening to some lovely little tunes. That is a goose spin. It's a very good party goose. Oh my god, hi, Spencer! Twofer. A twofer. What am I doing? I'm typing in the wrong email address. Welcome on in. How are you guys doing? Hope you've been having a good week. I hope your technical day has been going better than mine. Looks like it's a really lovely. Oh no, Ford. I did not make the art that is on screen. This is from a game that is in the pin message. Ithya Magic Studies came out today. It is created by it was created by Blue Turtle over on YouTube, and they are an artist and illustrator, an animator, and they, I think, also make music too. They have lots of really nice music, and they made the game that they came out today, and it's a nice little like focus game. We're just kind of looking at it while I do technical troubleshooting for my iPad. I do normally draw, but right now I unfortunately can't show it. A new copy of Nintendo's actually works. Hell yeah! And the GameStop had another one that we could trade for. That's awesome! Congrats, Queen! I hope you were able to enjoy it. God, it's been so long since I played Nintendogs. I used to play it all the time. I loved going on the walk and like drawing your little path that you would take for your walk. You're still sick, but you think the worst of it is over. Good! I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm trying to log into something and it's not working, which is kind of annoying. I don't know why, because I literally signed into this account maybe like 2 days ago and it worked fine. I wonder if I'm just spelling something wrong. They're gonna get mad at me. They're like, you're being hacked. No, I'm just stupid. I'm just dumb. I'm not a hacker, I'm just stupid. What? Delete like that? Is that what you want? Okay. I'm just in technical hell today. Is that what's going on? Because I feel like it. I feel like that's what's going on. Please. Next. What? Oh my god. I am stupid. I typoed and I didn't even realize it. That's why it's not working. An easy fix, at least. The only thing I need to figure out is how to start a new save file. I couldn't figure out any button that brought them up while I was testing to see if it worked. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if there's a way to like reset it or something. How would you like to save this password? I wouldn't. I would prefer not to, given the legal opportunity. Can't wait for next week. Your DM gets back from vacation! Hell yeah, that is very exciting. And do I not have like permission? Share my screen. Yeah. When was the last time you had played for? That's very exciting. Okay, and so then if I come over here and I do this. Oh my god, I did mute myself. Thank you so much, Queen. I did because I was getting weird feedback from the thing that I was trying to do. Thank you. You're correct. Thank you. 100%. But that's very exciting! A sci-fi homebrew taken from inspiration from Treasure Planet. Treasure Planet is such a good movie. That's one of Layla's favorite movies. It's so good. That sounds like an extremely fun campaign. I'm glad you're able to get back to it. What kind of character do you play in the game? This is not real. This does give me... It's not working, but it is giving me valuable information as to what part of this is not working. Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. This might be my my iPod, that's the issue. You nearly died last session. Oh my god, what happened? It's so good, Spencer. I think we re-watched it kind of somewhat recently. And it was very good. Airplay. Okay, so what I was trying to do is I was trying to like stream through Discord on my iPad, and because I have two accounts, I have like my actual Discord account, and then I just have like an empty tester account for just testing things like this. And I wanted to see if I would be able to then like capture the stream from Discord and use that, but it wasn't showing through. I would join the call on my computer, and even though it says on my iPad app that I was streaming the screen, it wouldn't come up on my computer. So I'm wondering if it's something with my actual iPad, which sucks because I've restarted my iPad several times. I'm going to completely disconnect both the Wi-Fi and the Bluetooth, and I'm going to just leave them off for a second. Well, it didn't work, but I guess it gave me valuable information. Oh, you've never seen it, Queen? It's really nice, and the animation is gorgeous. It is a very fun movie. An absolute gem. It's very, very good. I highly recommend it if you give it if you have a chance to watch it. This is true. Yeah, David Hyde Pierce is also in it, and he's very good. Yeah, it's really good. It's a really, really good movie. Basically, in terms of classes, DM has based off Pirate Borg, and he made me a class to better fit the setting somewhat. My class is Alchemist, and when I hit level 10, I can choose to progression to Technician. That's really cool. As for my character, his name is Lennox. He's a former arms dealer who is now doing mercenary work because he got caught. I love that. That sounds like a very fun character, and it sounds like a very fun class, too. I like it. I know it highly uses old 3D technique that the vines... Yeah! It's really good. It's just a golden piece of animation. It feels like that era of like Prince of Egypt and Sinbad and Treasure Planet, all like, and even Iron Giant. That like they like took risks on it, and I think it paid off, but I guess for them it didn't, which is a shame because they're all very lovely movies. Yeah, Spirit 2. There's also really good. I feel like I rewatched that pretty recently too. Like in the previous year or so. Oh, pardon me. I had a yawn. For Treasure Planet, they fully 3D modeled the entire ship and used that for their backgrounds. Long John Silver had some business going on that also kind of lives for it. That's very cool. Okay, these are not working. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I suspect it's something to do with my iPad. I kind of have the feeling that like restarting my computer would not fix this. I could try that after stream just to see. But I don't really think it would matter. So today I guess I won't be able to share my screen, which is a shame. But I'll show you guys like some screenshots, I guess. Of stuff that I'll be drawing where unfortunately you can't see, but I'm not gonna sit here and just not draw. Sorry. So sorry. I'll take some screenshots and I'll show you guys those at least. But you know what? Sometimes a co-working Wednesday just be like that. Oh, let me scroll up real quick. Did time in prison. To get out of it, he made a deal with the government of a certain race with the promise of a shipment of very illegal weapons. Luna is very good at lying. I love that, though. That's perfect for him. That's perfect that they're good at lying. They're a little rapscallion. That's how they do their business. Oh, wait. Let me... JPEG. Okay. Oh, John Silver. He's so good! It's kind of part of the era of the last 2D animated films and large companies. Yeah! I miss them. Hang on, I want to check something. Actually working? Okay. It is. It's fine. I'm just gonna upload them here. And then I can show them on screen. Again, they're not gonna be... They're not really serious pictures that I was gonna work on today anyway, but... I feel like if I don't show, like, my work progress because I'm hiding something on purpose because of, like, just whatever I'm working on, that's one thing. But when it's because I can't because of technical issues, and I'm like, man, come on, you know? Say lovey. Whoa, what was that? That was a weird little noise. My buddy who's playing with me is the captain. His name tricks fear and all. His name. Pants. Is his name Pants? What account do I use for this? I use this one. No, Google, I don't want to try the thing that you're offering me. It's nothing personal, it's just that I don't trust you as a company. I hope that's okay. Scanning for viruses. Oh my gosh. He's referred to as Pants. I respect it. What is this? Oh, yes, I remember this file. Okay. You sippied me. I will sippy in but a moment, I promise. Okay, I just wanted to... His character's real name is Vincent. Vincent's a much nicer name. Okay, I will drink water now. Thank you, Milk. Actually, thank you, Milk, because I really need to drink a lot of water tonight. Because we had something for dinner that's probably going to cause me a lot of harm. If I don't drink water, so... Okay, so these are some Po Peepers. If you guys remember from last time. These are the little doodles. I'm probably gonna work on her cute little posy one. I think that I've Killed for Less is very good and comedic on its own as it is. I don't think it needs color. I think it's fine. I think the cute little posy one would be cute with like proper colors and stuff. So I'll probably clean that up. So I'll probably work on those. And then the little Aurelia that I have is I'm probably gonna have to, I'm for sure gonna have to resize this, so we'll see. Oh no, okay, she's beside. This is the little Aurelia for Mermaid. Nothing fancy or complicated because I'm not really good with like monthly challenges. I do my best, but so I just scribbled her. Her face needs to be resized and stuff, but that's why it's just a little sketch. So a little Aurelia merm again because I drew her last year and I really like that picture a lot. So I kind of wanted to draw her again. Can you have dinner? You need to grab mine. Alfredo spaghetti. That sounds so good. It's your wife! There she is! So these are probably what I'm going to be working on. Unfortunately, today I can't share that process like I normally do where I share my screen, but... Oh, I love that! We unlocked a river! Let's go check that out. Well, that's what I'll be working on. Let's go check out Old Tack River. Oh, this is nice. Oh, she's sitting! Well, this is very lovely. Nice. Oh, we're on the next playlist. Okay, cool. Venture through the landmarks and themes of Ithya's journey from the mystical elemental towers to the treacherous stormlands. An original soundtrack. Cute. Composed by Orctimus and Alec Kazan. Oh, nice. Actually, I was gonna hide the UI, but I'll leave it up in case you guys want to see like the little name of the song or anything. And I guess we can try. Oops. I guess we can try out the little timers. We'll do a little Pomodoro timer. Actually, yeah, I think we normally do 20 and then 5. We'll do like 3 of these for now. What does this sound like? Okay, that's not too bad. Alright. Okay, so there we go. Alright, so I'm gonna get to scribbling. And if I can't share it, we'll just pretend like it's gonna be a big reveal. How about that? We'll just pretend. I'll listen to some tunage. Actually, I kind of want to listen to some lo-fi. Is that okay? There is a lo-fi playlist in here I saw. This one. Scribes and Candlelight. Cozy playlist for creative writing. Well, I'm not going to be writing, but I am going to be drawing. Now I'm scared. Is this going to be okay to use on Twitch? I guess I'll find out. I guess we'll just find out together. That's what the local recording is for. Just in case. Alright, let's little Smo Peepo. Smo Peeper. I am gonna keep my little scrungle brush. I think it's fun. Got that good texture. Actually, I think Reb is streaming right now. I don't know if she'll still be streaming, will we? Oh, I guess even though you can't see it, I am drawing, so Kuja! We play next weekend. Oh my god, mail? Yeah, we play next weekend. We don't play this Saturday. Play next Saturday. Why are you so aggro? Because you're in my way. And then we both know that's not true. I'm not in her way at all. Peeper. Yes, my little creature, would you like for me to pet you while I draw? Sure. I can do that. If you insist. true. I refilled her little hay box today, actually, before stream. She's having a nice mix of Timothy and Orchard. I think also her, like, taste buds are changing as she's now, like, getting older, so to speak. Because she's usually pretty, like, indifferent to anything I try to give her. But this year she's been going crazy for dandelion leaves. Like, I'll hand them to her and she'll eat them, which is not a thing like she normally does. She usually kind of turns her nose up at most foods. Never given yours Orchard, they only get Timothy because that's the easiest one to get. Yeah! I normally default to Timothy, but I was like, Orchard like is, you know, perfectly fine for them to have. So I was like, well, I'll try. I think when like she was getting off of alfalfa, I kind of gave her like a little bit of both Timothy and Orchard and just was like, which one do you like more? And she would eat both, but she ended up liking Orchard more, so that was her primary. But now I give her a mix of both. Or her main for a little bit. And a lot of her treats, like the little tunnel that she chews, whenever you guys hear like a scratching noise. That and her little, like, she gets little blocks and they're all compacted Timothy hay. For Narn. It's a decent mix as best as I can. Creature. I want to leave this to 10. I'm just gonna like intermittently try and see if my thing connects. I don't think it's going to. I feel like I'm gonna have to restart my computer, but you know, worth a shot. Ugh. I really don't want to have to find another program. I don't think I'm gonna have to. I think there's something else going on here. For it to be working fine on Sunday, and now a couple days later it's not. Right? Sunday? Yeah. I did an art stream, and then Monday was the test night, and then today's one. Okay, yeah. It's fine, I guess. It's fine, I guess. I have no choice but to be okay with it. No choice but to acquiesce. Yoni is staring at you because she wants something. And she will get it. We don't know what. Yoni's your girl, right? I'm not crazy. Am I making that up? And Orbit is Orbit's your boy. Chill boy! I feel like, but I have been wrong before about many things. I am prepared to be incorrect again. Nobody's at over. Let's fucking go. Just kidding, I'm actually a genius with a perfect memory. Say facetiously, of course. I do apologize if I ever forget little details like that. It's nothing personal, as any of my friends can attest. I just forget things. And I don't mean to, it just happened. It just happened. Staring at me because she wants freedom, but it's not time yet. Must be patient, Kyone. Soon. Gummy worms! Gummed worms. It has been so long since I've had gummy worms. They're like my favorite candy. Yeah, fishing is back! I probably could have had it on last stream, but black spotted grunt. But it just kind of... There's just one less thing to worry about in case things had gone wrong. Oh my god, did I take all the tech karma? And on Monday everything worked smoothly and now today things are broken? Did I curse us? Another black spotted grunt. There's some gummy bears reason. Oh my god, gummy bears. Gummy bears are so good and they're cute. I wonder if that's why I like gummy foods, because they also tend to be really cute, you know? Like, they are by design adorable. And are they adorable to make it appealing and marketable, or is it to, like, trigger your cuteness aggression so you want to bite them? You know? 2 in a row. Double grunt. Who would have thought it were to be possible? Yet here we are. I wonder what this game means by, like, elemental. We, like, collect little elemental magic and stuff, kind of like in Spirit City we can collect little creatures. Sorry, I tried to do a fill and it just filled in the entire canvas. Makes you think. Really makes you think. I can't believe it's already May. Like, I keep forgetting it's May until I'll be on Blue Sky and I'll see someone post, like a mermaid or something, and I'll be like, oh crap, yeah, that's right. I guess I understand now why people were already preparing for Art Fight back in, like, March. Because I guess it does go by pretty fast. And I was a fool to think otherwise. Are any of you guys participating in Art Fight this year? I know Len is. Len goes crazy. I mean, of course I do mean that in a spirit of awe and admiration for Len's artistic stamina and drive. I always forget about it. Yeah, until it's like the mid-June, and then it's like, oh, well, never mind. Sometimes I get like a little FOMO about it, and then I think about the process of actually doing it. I'm like, just kidding, I'm good. I don't have it in me. Look who's back, a little creature. I feel like it's also kind of hard because, like, I remember when I did it a couple years ago, the website was basically non-functioning for a good half of the month, which made it kind of hard to, like, keep up and, like, submit things and so on and so forth. And I don't think it's gotten any better. And, I mean, to be fair, it's because it's, you know, small private servers trying to handle thousands of users, like hundreds of thousands of users, but even still. I don't think so. I want to go with the same. I love to just put my hand in a very gentle circle, like around her head. And just hold my hand like that. She just kind of sits there like, why are you doing that? I just love to bother an animal, you know? I just love to affectionately bother an animal. I like to bother Abby too. She'll just be chilling and I'll come over. I'll just scrub her belly. Or I'll like pat her side like a drum until she's like, I'm like, okay. Like, stop. But in my defense, she likes to bother me too. Like, she'll come in the middle of the day. Hi, Melody. Welcome on in. She'll come in just like that. And she'll just nudge me until I... Thank you for the hat. It's back. My head is warm again. She'll just nudge me until I turn to her and I go to talk and pet her. And then she'll be like, oh, okay, I'm leaving immediately. And I'm like, why? Why did you do this? Doesn't actually want my attention. Just wants to know that I'm there. Exactly. Nudge, 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 nudge. If I'm sitting at my desk, she'll do the thing where, like, she'll put her head under my arm and, like, her head on my lap and be like, oh, why aren't you petting me? And then I'll go to pet her and she'll be like, okay, bye. And I'm like, why are you like this? How dare you leave her? Literally. She literally comes in to check to see, like, where I am. It's funny because I'll hear her sometimes when she comes up for bed at night with my mom. And I'll hear her, like, push my door open to check for me. And I'm like, I'm not in there. It's very cute. Oh, to be loved by an animal. Mallow, you could take notes, you know. She's very silly. Very silly little beast. That Babbage's game store. Do you guys remember Babbage's? The halcyon days of Babbage's. Little bee. And EB Games. EB Games was the other one. I remember EB Games. Then I feel like maybe, like, they got bought and merged or something? Oh my god. Okay, maybe not. Jeez, everyone's a critic. I like Mallow was the one that she heard them bark, and so she sat up to be like, oh my gosh, I'm alert. And then there's of course something to be alarmed at, because they bark at nothing. And then so she looks at me like, why did you stop petting me? Like, you pulled away from me. My only experience with Babbage is it being in that one T-Girl Squad song. I don't know. I'm more familiar with Babbage as the store than Teen Girl Squad, I'm sorry. That's my millennial shame, is that I actually don't really know almost anything about Homestar Runner and just all of that. I was around for it, and I remember my neighbor was like super into it. But I just never... I couldn't go where he followed. I couldn't follow where he went. Whoa, oh, that was the timer! I was like, oh, that was a nice little jingle in the song. Now we take a 5-minute break. I actually will take a 5-minute break just to like sit up and unshrimp myself. And drink water. We'll remember to drink water. Out of my super cool Sonic tumbler that I have. That I got from Weiwa. It's very good. It works very well. You know what I actually really like about it? Like, yes, it's cute. It's a good size. It's got like the little like sliding cap. It's stainless steel, so it's both like, you know, a lot safer to reuse and it keeps things cold. What I really like about it is that I can fit my hand into it with a sponge and clean it. Because I like to do dishes. And also, especially with certain things, I like to hand wash them over risking them in the dishwasher because A, I don't want the dishwasher to damage them. And B, our dishwasher doesn't actually work. So half the time, oh, they give the hat. I will pull some dishes out of it and they'll still just be covered in food, like they were never washed. So sometimes I just don't even bother. I'm like, I'm gonna have to hand wash this anyway. I might as well just hand wash it from the get-go. In certain like cups and stuff, I can't fit my hand into all the way. And so they're kind of a pain to clean. But this one, nice and easy to clean. Very accessible, which is quite nice. Wow, why do I have so many notifications on my phone? Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. Much better. Writing down in a bio box. Yeah, well, no, don't buy me anything. But because like we have some little like bottle brushes, but they're like some things they're not long enough. Like they're not long enough. So like the water bottle that I use for Mallow, like I clean it and I do like scrub it, but I can't fit my hand all the way into it, so I have to use like a little brush. But the brush is like the exact height of the bottle, so to reach the actual bottom of it, I have to like hold it from the very tippy edge of the brush and like squeeze just like my 2 finger. I'm like, it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. It doesn't really work. I do my best and it does come clean and I soak it with soap and stuff just to make sure. But it's like, this could be easier. This could be easier. There's a universe in which I have a proper brush. I should just get one, but over time, I'm doing stuff like that. Like I finally got a rice cooker. a couple weeks ago, and it's super nice. It's really, really easy to use. Again, easy to clean. Because, okay, here's the other thing. We have a really old crock pot. Works great. Fantastic. But the whole thing is the crock pot. So, like, to wash it, you have to make sure that, you know, the plug and the wire don't go into the sink. Obviously, we don't wash it when it's plugged in, but I don't like to get the wire and stuff wet anyway. So washing it's kind of a nightmare. But my rice cooker has like a little, like the actual like bowl part, a little like pot you just take out of the cooker part. No, it doesn't, because it's really old. It's like my great grandma's or something. So it's super, super old. Tell me, a bun fried this rice? Like, we have another crock pot that's bigger and does have, like, an interior pot, but our really old one doesn't. Because it's very old school style. But the rice cooker does. It's got like a little, oh, back to work, another 20 minutes. It's got, like, a nice little pot that comes out of it, and it's super lightweight, and it's just a very simple, it's got, like, little lines on the inside to be like, if you put this much rice, if you scoop this much rice, and this is how much water you put in. Here's a little water line. So it's just little things like that that make it very convenient and easy to use. You just plug it in, flip the switch to cook, and then it cooks 20 minutes. Thank you for the sippy milk. And it's done, and the rice is nice and fluffy, and then it has a little, oh, thank you for the stretch too. It has a little, like a warm setting. Also, I like that you have a rice cooker emote. That's really funny. It's very cute. Stop shrimping. I'll never stop shrimping. I did immediately start to shrimp again, but after I stretched. Oops, this is the wrong brush. But yeah, it's super, super nice. It makes really nice fluffy rice, which I like. And I figured I wasn't going to be able to use a lot because my mom typically doesn't like fluffy rice like that. But I made it one time and I was like, look, I'm just a heads up, like this is probably going to be the texture. If you really don't like it, you don't have to eat it. I don't care that much, but you know, I'm also not going to make two kinds of rice. So, you want rice tonight, this is what we're having. If not, no big deal. But she was like, no, it was really nice. She was like, it's very good. It was like nice and fluffy, but it wasn't like super sticky rice. So we were just kind of having it as like a side for meatloaf or something. This was yummy. From the streamer that you mod for. It's very cute. We'll tell them that their emote is extremely adorable, because it is. But it was nice. It's good. Good rice. I'm glad that I got it, because I wasn't sure how much I would use it, and I've already used it a couple times, just in, like, the few weeks that I've had it. Hey. Wee. Wee. Wrong brush side. Accidentally mistook a GameCube for a rice cooker in a video game, and it's been a bit ever since. That's amazing. I mean, they're kind of similarly shaped. They're both small contraptions. Small polygonal contraptions. This is a very cute little Popeepo hand. I need to fix the other sleeve. But how? How do I fix the other sleeve? How to draw when not good artist? How to draw when artists only try their best. Okay, that's not too bad. A weepo. It is that GameCubes are square, but rice cookers are round. Well, but I guess if it was like a little polygonal, like low poly game. I'm giving your streamer the benefit of the doubt, but I don't really know the context. Maybe they were very silly to assume this. I guess my rice cooker is like a little round guy. It's a pixel art game. Is on. Oh! I played that game, and I know the style. That is a little silly to mistake those two objects. Okay, I will say that those are two very differently shaped objects. That pixel art is quite clear. But that is still very funny. I remember that game. That was a really good game. It was very chill. And I like that it even had like a little story to it too. So I can... Oh, Pope Sneepo. What am I gonna do with you? Oh, I should flip this. Okay, we're good. Also, what time is it? Oh my god, it's only 10 to 9. It feels later than that. But also, I guess not. Hi, Keep. Welcome on in. Technical issues are preventing me from sharing my iPad today, but we're checking out Ithya, which is a nice little new study focus game, kind of like Spirit City. But it's very nice. Also, you guys should check out Blue Turtle's music and channel on YouTube. Purely because they very specifically do not use AI art, which is really nice. Really sad that they have to clarify that they don't use AI art, but I appreciate it because more and more people are, and it makes me upsetty spaghetti. Also always very kind of like funny in a sardonic way to me of like, because it'll always be, they'll have like 2 paragraphs of like, here's credit for the musical artists that made their stuff by hand, and they're all human artists, so go support them. Go support the musicians and do this. And it's like, okay, so who made your like cover art? Like who's the visual artist? And they're like, oh, well, we used AI art. And I was like, okay, so do you not see like hypocrisy going on here? Is the irony completely lost on you? Because there was an award ceremony for my volunteer program. Two extras also did Queen. Hell yeah! That's really exciting. You guys do a lot of good work. You deserve the recognition and the accolades. I wonder if I should establish where the floor is in this. Even just me. I'll probably make drawing her feet a little bit easier. Got 3 awards for your competitions that you did last year! Oh my god! And you got to head out and announce some awards too! Queen, congratulations! That's very exciting. Hell yeah! And that's so cool that you got to hand them out too. That is just as fun of a feeling, to be honest. Of being able to, like, see the excitement on other people's faces, you know? Especially when you've all worked hard. Fresh side. Herm. You know? Sometimes you just gotta turn into a Minecraft villager. Is the words of kings and queens. Is that true, queen? Is your group working on any new projects for like spring into summer? Are you guys kind of taking like a little break? I know the work never stops, but you know. Sometimes you just need a little break too. Sometimes you guys need a break too. 6 minutes, okay. I kind of want to just like put this little poopy ball on one. Like, right, because like you guys know, I normally will break out like the base and stuff, just in case I need to wibble it around. But I kind of want to just, go for it. I think. And maybe I'll regret that decision, but that's future me's problem. I'm not gonna invest in future me's future. She's on her own. Hopefully I prepared her for that day. You're planning a few days in France? Sort of an experiment to see if I can drive to Dover 2 hours, get the ferry across to France, spend half the day there, then drive back home to England. That sounds very exciting, Keep. I hope you have a lovely day when you go. That sounds really nice. I feel like that it will be a good opportunity to get lots of nice photos and stuff too. Our program will end at the end of May, but then the summer camp program will start up, which I'm not going to be involved in this year, but you were last year. It's very fun and exciting. Hell yeah. Well, I hope it goes well for them, and I hope that the rest of this month goes well, too. I almost said as well, which is a bit repetitive, but I restrained myself. But the sentiment is the same. But I hope it goes well. You guys have a nice little end to your season before jumping into another big project and program. Having trouble with the line, but I fixed it. Oog. Is this what her shoes look like? You know what? It is now. Actually, I think it is. I think despite my fears, I actually for it probably. Wow, imagine. Imagine remembering things. What a world. You guys know the last time you remembered something? Wow. Alice made herself as a youth dance and a road cleanup. Oh my god, youth dance sounds really cute, and road cleanup is amazing in general. Valuable, prized work and appreciated work. Alright, Pope Sneaper. I will say that this music does make me want to, like, play Oblivion. In a good way. In an affectionate way. Sneaper.
Yo, dude.
Oh my god. That made me jump.
Oh, you.
Hi, Midas. Hi, Rose. Welcome on in. I was locked in. Hi, Kyrie. How are you guys doing? How was your stream? Hi, Blue. You were playing Final Fantasy X tonight, right? Back at it again. Right. X is 10. I'm like the math lady. I'm like, is that right? Is that what I saw? Is that what I saw? But how was it? How was your stream? Welcome on in, everybody. Started up 10. Nice. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. How are you enjoying it? I had never played 10, but I saw my friends recently played through it. Because it was one that was near and dear to their hearts growing up, and so I got to experience it through them. How are you liking it? My mirror screen server so-and-so is not working, so we're just kind of jamming to some music. We're checking out Ithya tonight. It's quite lovely. It's quite lovely. And some nice little background companions similar to Spirit City, but different vibes, and that's kind of nice, you know? Sometimes you're not always in like a lo-fi mood. But I am drawing. I'm drawing Popeepo. She's here under the surface. Watching. Waiting. Ready to strike at a moment's notice. Sneak. Watch it, take the colors from here. Okay. Oh, big stretch. It was great. I originally experienced it with my dad playing it when I was a kid. It's been fun playing it myself. That's really nice. Ah, fond memories. Ugh. That's my core memory with a lot of like Dreamcast games. Is my bio dad had the Dreamcast, and so he would like take us through and let us play a lot of different Dreamcast games. Sonic Adventure 1, my beloved. Lara Croft Tomb Raider, my behated. That game scared me so much for some reason. Watching for who knows what. Waiting for Judgment Day. That's her. An errant dandelion leaves. She could. I feel like Popeepo would eat them. Popeepo is a friend to all creatures. Popeepo would actually be a master of interacting with Mallow, because Popeepo's a master of creatures and I am not. Oh, look who decided to show up. The little Miss Ma'am herself. Get orbed. Get orbed, idiot. Sanic. The open stream immediately got sidetracked. Hey, that's what we're here for, though. If you need, like, a parallel play or, like, body doubling, that's what we're here for, dude. Saying it. You don't remember to thank you, Val. That's very sweet. It ain't no clown, but I do like this little outfit. Tomb Raider was so scary. It was because I remember there was a room. I don't know if it was even the full game or if he just had, like, a game with a whole bunch of, like, little demos on it, but you were in like, it was like pitch black and you had to run from like light safety light like spot to each one, and it would, if you were in the dark for too long, you would get mauled by dogs. Ha, that's fun little foreshadowing. And I could never make it. Like I couldn't figure out how to get there in time. So I couldn't figure out how to progress in this room, and it just terrified me. That's all I remember. That's all I remember of it. You work on D&D prep. Well, hey, we have little Pomodoros timers going up. I think we're at the end of. Oh, I was supposed to be taking a break. Oops. I thought it was on a Workin. Well, anyway, but we do have them up. We're listening to some jams. We're getting some slow level ups as we go. Maybe I should go back to the room in a little bit and see if we can decorate it more. But yeah, a Workin Wednesday. That's what we're here for. But Midas, Kyrie, Blue, yourself, if anybody who came along from Midas' channel, if you guys have to raid and run, if you need to get up and stretch, go take meds, go grab food, get some water, anything like that, of course, take care of yourself. Do what you gotta do, especially post stream or post watching a stream. It's a good chunk of time. So if you guys need to get up and head out, do what you gotta do. No worries, but of course, you're welcome to hang out with us. Okay, that was supposed to be a break. Oopsies. Oh well. Well, I'll do a little 5-minute break now, because I for sure didn't just end what I was supposed to. I wasn't paying attention to which part we were on. Is that such a crime? Can you borrow your rabbit for financial purposes? Financial advice purposes. If you can find a way, no. But I am interested to hear how she could assist you in your financial decisions, because she's very small and she's very expensive. She's very squishy, so it's like, I feel like it kind of evens out. Just be lurking vibing. Hell yeah, Kyrie. Welcome as always. What a squishy little beast you are. Actually, can you give me just a moment, ma'am, while I just do something? I need both my hands to do something real quick while I am, quote-unquote, taking a break from drawing. Oh my god, what was that? I heard a little noise. You got a ghost fish! Trapped in the office today, so you gotta wait for your break. Oh, that's right, because you work like you work second or third shift right now. That's right. Well, we're happy to keep you company while we can, in what ways we can. The music in this game is very like soothing, honestly. Oh, we looped back around. Let's try no problem. Let's do Endless Wanderings. Explores a series of surreal and tranquil landscapes. Yeah, they're really nice. Nice music. It's lovely. I like the lo-fi of Spirit City. But I like this music too. It's a different vibe. A Moorish idol. Oh, it's a new fish. That's that fish from Finding Nemo. Is a Moorish idol another word for a Sergeant Major? Wait, no. It's Sergeant Major is a different fish that I'm thinking of, isn't it? Yes, it is. I'm thinking of a different fish. Okay. A similar black and yellow pattern like that, but very, very much a very different shape. We're got some doodles in my sketchbook. Oh my god, a duck. Hell yeah. Doodling. Noodling some doodling. What's the word that I'm looking for? A bike! And see, here's the thing. Okay, they count the bike as trash, and we've said before, like, well, maybe it's junk because of its poor quality. That bike looks like it's in decent quality. It feels like it's in decent shape. I don't know if I would count that as junk. That's just a free bike. That's just free transport, baby. Ah, my eyeball. It's twitching. Reject me because I cannot ride back. Okay. That makes sense then. I feel like then, yeah, that would be junk. I mean, I only learned to ride a bike a couple years ago. I think back in college I learned. Because way back when I was a little kid, I think I had like training wheels and I never got past actually like learning how to ride a bike properly. And then in college, my friend at the time taught me. And she was very kind and lovely about it. And so I only learned very recently. But I have not ridden a bike in a while, so I don't know how I would do now. It's been a couple of years. Because we don't really... Part of why I never learned how to ride a bike is because we don't really have anywhere to ride a bike. So... that did stop being true. Even as an adult. I know how to ride a horse, but not a bike. Well, but I mean, it depends on, like, your needs in life, right? Like, if you're more exposed to horseback riding and stuff, it makes sense that that's a skill that you picked up versus bike riding, you know? I've got for the next D&D is a letter telling the party to get moving to the next place. What happens there? Who knows? Well, that's true. You could always pull up maybe if you don't have, like, any idea whatsoever. You could pull up, like, a generator and see if you can piece together some ideas from that. Even if you don't use, like, what the generator itself comes up with. That was something I found really fun about Cairn is, like, just rolling dice on their tables. It was really fun to take stuff literally like what came up, but then also use it as like a template. And be like, okay, this is what the tables gave me, but I don't really like this exactly. But it does give me an idea to use maybe like this piece or this piece. So it was very fun. You don't have to self-balance a horse to be fair. But I mean, I feel like you need to, yeah, I was like, you gotta balance a little bit, else you'll fall off the saddle. I feel like it's a different kind of balance, right? Like I feel like a bike, you have to find balance at the very start, but then once you're going, like the momentum does kind of help keep you up. Like once you're like really going, I feel like you're good. But it's getting to that point from going from stopped to go that's the trick to riding a bike. A horse, I don't know, because I haven't ridden a horse since I was maybe like 8, but I feel like the bike riding is like second nature to me. I used to ride my bike all over my grandma's place since they had a huge piece of land. That's so nice. That sounds so idyllic, just riding your bike for long stretches. That sounds lovely. I rode horses for a number. I just mean the horse is not going to tip over unless you really fuck up. I guess it's true. There's like different things to account for a bike versus a horse. I feel like there are also ways maybe to like secure yourself on a horse versus a bike is like, it's you in that, and that's it. It's you in this very thin piece of metal. But then again, a bike, if you fall off of it, it's a much shorter distance than a horse. Pros and cons. Hello, bunny. Hello, creature. Scrongled. Scrongled, you absolute creature. What am I looking for in this? No, not... Oh, which folder did I leave it in? Little creature! She's like, oh, you didn't pet me for 30 seconds? It's over between us. I'm sorry, I was focused. Hmm. Well, I'm free to not have to worry about that because she ran away. She abandoned me. In my time of need. My time of need. Oh, pardon me. I lived on a motorbike, but it could tip my well-curated persona into too cool territory, and the balance of the world would be disrupted. That's true. That's true. I mean, you gotta be careful. You can't be too cool, Pete. Although, I mean, I do feel like you guys are already there. Like, you're all pretty cool. So, I don't know if maybe, like, at that point, there should just be some commitment to the bitment. Like, glitter. With a horse, you can tell them to stop, usually without much fanfare, depending on the horse. Well, yeah, of course. Before a bike, I think it's a bit more complicated. You need to slow down on a bike to stop. Yeah, you do need to be careful because you can, like, hard brake, but depending on how fast you're going, you do risk kind of flipping yourself over the front. Which can be a quite literal pain to deal with. I'm just gonna... I was always really worried when I remember when I was learning to bike because I live in an area with a lot of hills, which is part of why I'm not in a very like bike friendly area. Because they're very steep hills. But because you're going down hills, you kind of have to like rely on your brake a little bit to not go absurdly fast. And then either have to turn abruptly or like if you need to stop obviously for cars and stuff. And I would always get very worried about, I'm like, am I using my brake too much? Am I gonna wear it out and then I won't have it when I need it? Which is because, you know, I have an anxiety disorder, so I can't just have a normal thought about anything I do. But it was always a concern. Back of my brain. Really in the middle part of my brain. Wasn't quite at the overwhelming front, but it was very present, I would say. Oh lord, she crunching. Oh lord, she do be crunching. And definitely happened with a horse too and stopping them. That's true. That is very true. What is a horse if not just a large bike? When you really think about it. Wait a minute. This is a joke, ironically, that I think Reb made accidentally. In Ballad of Endersfall, in her D&D game, is her character Wick has a motorcycle, and she was trying to explain it. And the setting is like kind of like very fantasy, and so she was like, well, you know, like when you have like a horse and it's got like metal legs and they rotate, and they were like, there's a wagon right here, like we know what wheels are. I don't know, it's just my point is that I get it, Wick. I get how you ended up in that conversation, because I also just ended up in that conversation. Comparing a bike to a horse. It's easier to do than you think. Oh my god. What's happening?
Oh, you.
Oh, you! Hi! Welcome on in! Me give you a little shout out. Oh my god, why are you biting me? Hello! Welcome on in, hi Astral! Hi Shape, welcome on in. How are you guys doing? I'm Drawer in the background, but in the foreground we have Ithya, which is a new little, like, study game made by Blue Turtle. It has lots of great music and art and animations on YouTube. Oh my gosh. Sorry. I'm having some technical difficulties, so I can't, like, share my screen. But I am still drawing, so sometimes I just make noises because I'm drawing. Like how I just accidentally filled the entire canvas with a color. It's my bad. You're working on art, on Kibby art. Ooh, hell yeah. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Actually, you have 2 accounts? What? Huh? What? Huh? What? Shape fluid astral. Wait a minute, what? Is that you? Did I give the shout out to the right person? What? But also, if you have art and you won't pay the art tax, I would like to see the art tax. I would like to collect financial compensation for your creatures. Creatures. Now I'm grabbing the wrong colors on my canvas, and I'm lost. I'm lost at sea. Yeah, okay, Shape Fluid is a shared account, both me and okay. As long as I gave the shout out to the right person, that's all that matters to me. I didn't want to cheat see you out of it. Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure. But hell yeah, if you would like to pay the art tax, you're more than welcome. I can give you a little permit for a link. If that would be easier, I can do that. But also, of course, if you're not comfortable sharing, then that is okay too. There's always no pressure. Always welcomed, but never an obligation, you know? But yeah, hi. Speaking of horses, you're currently drawing some Kelpies! Kelpies for Mermaid? Hell yeah. Love to see it. Is this my Scrungle pen? Yes, it is. Scrumgle. Scrumgle. Yeah, perfect. Good. Okay, here. Allow me. Oh, okay. There you go. Hasty art. Hasty art. I'm going to be drawing essentially their species. Ooh, hell yeah. Art tax. Let's see. Let me grab my little... Where's my... fire part? Oh, here it is. Okay. Okay. Ba-ba-da-ba. Let me center it so we can see. Ooh, I love these colors that you settled on. I love this, like, rendering that you're doing, too. Little lamps planned. Ooh, this is cute. I love the underside of the hat, too. Hang on, let me resize this so that I can enhance. So that you guys can see it better. Enhance. Behold. KB update. Shaded them and made a little text box. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Fluid is a clouded leopard tabaxi living in the Cloud Kingdom. They work as a mechanic, maintaining and repairing the kingdom's various structures and wonders that were created using cloud coverage. They are often seen making the rounds with clipboard and pen in hand, performing structural inspections. And they're doing that right now. Due to their facial star veins being abnormally close to their right eye, they cannot use cloud coverage effectively while the eye is open. To help with this, they wear a special eye patch. It's definitely not just because they think it makes them look cool. I mean, it could be both. It could be effective, practical, and extremely cool. This looks so good, Astral! It's looking really good. Thank you for sharing it with us. I'm very excited to see more of it as you go. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm gonna leave it up while I take another sippy. Yeah, it's looking good! Thank you again for the artist and thank you for the raid! If you need to, like, get up and stretch or go grab food or even just, like, raid and run for the night since you just got finished streaming, I completely understand. You are of course welcome to hang out with us, but if you need to, sorry, I was like swallowing. But if you need to boot scoot, I also completely understand. And do what works for you. But if you like to hang out with us, our timer finished. What are we on? What are we even? Okay, we're on a break. Okay, I will take an actual break. Ugh, food is good. Food is so important. Go get some grub. Go get some grub snub. Something good, something tasty and filling and nutritious. And so soothing for your soul. These are all important. Oh wait, while we're on a break, let's go check out our little, like our room. Oh man, I just noticed the little Pomodoro has like little icons up here. That's cute. Oh wait, outfits and elementals. Look for elementals in the wild. Okay, okay, so these are like a little thing that we can collect. Got it. Probably eat tuna, cat maxing, yes. Dude, tuna's good. Okay. Oh, these are cute. I do like this little scarf. I only have 5 tokens. Okay, we're not gonna be buying any outfits. Oh, these are over here. That's right. About over. Like a nice like bookshelf behind her. I only have 5 tokens though. Maybe a wall. Oh, okay. Wasn't there like a nice... Yeah, I like this green one. Actually, I actually kind of really like this one. This one's nice. That's nice. A plant. Not sure if I've ever showed your kelpies before. They were inspired reptiles. I don't think I've ever seen your kelpies, no. I like them though, and I'm very excited to see them for Mermaid. Mermaid. Ah, this stuff was so expensive. Little windows. We only have 2 little coins. We'll have to save up. I like that we can move the chair, the little stool. Oh. I wonder if, like, as we add stuff, if we'll be able to, like, poke it and do stuff. That's cute. What if I do evening? Oh, that's nice. We do nighttime. It's nighttime here for me. And it seems so dark compared to the rest of my overlay. Kind of a nice little compromise. We can do this for a little bit. We've been sitting in the daytime. Try some nice ambience. It's these are the places. Okay, so we haven't. Okay, so we only have these so far. Hang out at home for a little bit. Let's just let her work, you know? Just let her work in peace. Get some water before our little break is over. Although I might need to set a new timer. I don't, because I think we only did 3, right? If I recall correctly. Yeah. We probably do maybe like 1 more after this. because it's about 9:30 now for me. So we do one more, that'll put us at about like 10. Our normal time. That feels right. First timer completed! Yippee! Ooh, we unlocked the Shadow Lake. East Coast, Beast Coast. And we're level 5. And we like the tavern stuff. Oh my god, hang on. We gotta go places. Let's go check out the Shadow Lake. This is... Oh my god! Oh my god! We got a little guy! We got a little guy. This is nice. Wait, so then if we go home... Elementals. We got this guy, a common spirit, roaming joyfully through forests and like... Oh, he's just hanging out! Oh my god. He's just a little guy. Okay, what was the other one we got? Tavern study. Oh. This is nice. A nice little scene. Let's hang out here. Yeah, I love their art style. It's so nice. And it's I just really like how they do backgrounds and environments, right? I mean, I've talked about this ad nauseum about how like I love backgrounds that are very clearly like they use line art and there's such a gentle balance between like details but not too much detail. It's nice. This is what I aspire to do to learn how to draw my backgrounds. And I like that there's so many different environments that like we haven't even... Look at all these! We get to like, explore the world. That's really nice. Alright, let's do... Yeah. Okay. So we'll do just one. Alright, there we go. And that'll put us at a little shy of 10 o'clock, but that'll be perfect timing, I feel like, overall. I'm almost done with Pope Sneepo. I really didn't get, like, anything done. So, you guys really didn't miss much. For not being able to see my screen. I only got one little Pope Hippo done. But I think that's okay. Oh, people! Yeah, it is very cozy. How is it this late already? Tell me about it, dude. And it really feels later than I feel like it is. That's what's getting me. Is that it feels like it's already like 10 o'clock, and the fact that it's not is kind of both nice and also... Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? But I'm so tired. It should be late if I'm this tired. It really is. Also, like, day of the week wise, it does not feel like it's Wednesday. Like, it only feels like it's Monday. Like, tomorrow's already Thursday. It doesn't feel like it's that late in the week. Or at least it shouldn't be. I don't like it. Get that out of here. Feels like today should be Thursday. Oh my gosh. I hope. I'm glad it's not Thursday, because then I have to have a tomorrow. Fridays are my meeting days. I don't want to have meetings. I hate having meetings. This could have been an email is not just a joke. It's real. It's so real. Oh, I shouldn't have change the brush. Oops, Neepo. Oh, to be po-peepo peepo. Actually, I guess I wouldn't want to be po-peepo peepo because her life does kind of suck. But she just rolls with it. I guess maybe then in that way it would be nice to be po-peepo. I would have the mental fortitude to deal with it. Me every day, but Friday is like that. Oh my god. Okay, so Friday's an exceptional day for you. Which, I mean, is really as it should be. I feel like Friday should be chill. I do think a lot about that quote or post or whatever it was that I saw one time that was like, it's kind of messed up how like we're always wishing for the weekend, so like we're wishing for our life to go by faster, like wishing our time away, and that's really sad, and like we should try not to do that when we don't have to. And I'm like, that's so real, but then also I have to sit there and work, and I'm like, god, I wish it was over. Like, you're so right, bestie. However, I'm in a hellscape and I want out. I'm in a corporate hellscape and I want to be free. It really do be. And it sucks because like it's true. Like I do think about that quote a lot for a reason. Because I think it is a good reminder to have that like when it's avoidable, you know, don't, you know, in a way you are kind of wishing your life away. But also, I guess that's why the little things are so important. You know? Help appreciate those days in between. I was supposed to play silly little games and draw fun little creatures. Exactly! Exactly. Kyrie, you get it. Born to be a silly little guy, forced to live under capitalism. And rather inefficient capitalism. Is I guess the real kicker. Capitalism itself, okay, I can deal with this. Inefficient capitalism? Shaking my head. Shaking my head. I'm mentally planning the Kelpie refugee, and it's probably going to be so large and have so much deep. But that's fun, though! It's nice that, like, there's so much that you can write about, you know? Hell yeah. So many ideas. Alas, my two spoiled cats deserve their treats and toys, so rip. It's true. They're what keeps us going. Oh, to be a silly little guy fueled by a even smaller, sillier little guy. Really makes you think. Speaking of silly little guys, she just like splooted out and did a big stretch with her little chicken legs. Oh, she saw I was talking about her. She stood up. She's like, stop embarrassing me on the internet. I can't help it. You're so cute. Just think that people should know about how cute you are. You got a branch. Here we go. Okay. Let's see. Oh, let me scroll. Turn it. Okay. I've got already spread it onto 2 different sheets like I did for my unicorns. Kelpies just have a lot of variation to them, and I want to show that off. Sometimes their tails can be finned instead of spikes, and their backs can have turtle shell. That's really cool. A butterfly fish. I like how the music kicked up right when you caught the butterfly fish. Like, look at this. Look at this beautiful creature. Thank you for the hat, Kyrie. And my head is warm. So cozy. Protected from danger. Oh my god, like a trolley! A shopping cart. Beep beep. A sippy, thank you. Thank you for the sippy. Milk. Giving me a sippy. Somehow in my heart I knew it was you without even looking. And I will take a sippy. I'm sitting up. A muscle! I got a muscle for you right here. Flexing. I'm flexing, but nothing's happening. There's nothing to see. Spotted grunt. So many grunts today. So many spotted grunts. Pope Sneeper, I think, has been Pope Sneepered. I think she's good to go, for the most part. Hang on, wait. I should do here. I'm gonna give her like a little outline. That'd be cute. Ooh. How big does this brush get? Not big enough. What about the watercolor? Pope Sneeper! I will show you guys. I promise I won't just keep like making noises with nothing to show for it. Just... She's just a little guy. Even though she's kind of a beast. But not like a beast like, oh, she's so cool. Like a beast like she eats moss off of rocks. Kind of a beast, you know? But that's why we love her. Because she's a little freak. She's my little freak. Mama's little freak. Weebo. I need to start watermarking more of my stuff. Whenever it's just like a little doodle, I'm always like, I don't need to watermark this because it's ugly and bad, but I guess I should just do it anyway. You know? Did you see that creaking? Those are my headphones. That was crazy. Why did they do that? I know what I should do. Duplicate. Let's trim. Oh my god, I forgot about the rally already. Thank you for the hat. Gone now. I appreciate it. I would really like to draw the rally on screen because I just think that you guys should bear witness to my suffering. I just think that would make for good entertainment. Like, the Popiba was almost like too chill to draw. It's like, it's not fun, you know? It's not fun if I'm not suffering. You know? I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, export as ping. Export as ping. Export again as ping. I duplicated, right? Okay, good. I was like, because if I didn't... it's gone forever. It'd be unfortunate, but I guess... oh well. There'd be nothing I could do about it. I forgot that the I killed for less is here. Should say this as well. This will be a JPEG though. I'm just taking a screenshot. That would be a nice feature is if like you could choose like what file type your screenshots save as. They always default to JPEG whether you want them to or not. Just a fun fact. Sneeper. Be real suffering to lose your work. Oh my god. I don't ever want to go back to those days. Those halcyon days of Adobe. Adobe did make me into a compulsive saver though. So, I guess if nothing else, it gave me that as a habit, which is a good habit to have. Oh my god, do I need another... I don't want to make another Final Fantasy folder. I just draw it so infrequently. I'll just put them in doodles. God, I have so many doodles though. Crap. Okay. What is it? Final Fantasy backup and then the year. Okay. New folder. I know. Fantasy. Backup. And then it's 2025. I like folders. I like organizing. I like patterns. I need to go through. That shouldn't have gone in doodles. Oh well. I'm not going back in after it, so that's where it is now. Fine. I put a file in doodles because it is just a sketch for now. So my brain was like, this is a sketchy thing. It goes in the sketchy folder. I should have just put it into where it's going to end up, which is my originals backup, but... Right, I can't download a file that I haven't updated. You need 200 more points for what? What do you need? What's going on? What's wrong? Can't upload these. Malk wants to know what she... Well, Malk's gonna have to come back next stream because I'm about to end my stream. So I would refund the points anyway. So Malk, you'll have to come back next stream. Because cheese time is like 30 minutes. And I don't want to stream for another 30 minutes. I'm just gonna be real with you. I'm sorry, Malk. Oh my god, my session's complete. It is complete, you're right. We unlocked a library and money. Alright, we'll go check out the library real quick. Well, this is nice. This is very pretty. I love this perspective, too. Hi, Hat! Also, fun fact of the day, when happy, rabbits perform a playful leap called a binky involving twisting. It's true! That's one of our bun facts. We have that, too. It's very cute when they do it. They do a little jump and a kick. Unrestrained summer fun. Download these. I guess I should download this one while I'm at it, too. I would have spent the point just for until the end of stream. No, I wouldn't. I would have refunded you. You would have no choice but to be refunded. What all did I just download? I'm already forgot. I'm stupid and I don't know what we're working about. Okay, I need these files. Well, actually, I guess I should do this file. Okay, that one. And that one. Okay. Here's what I did today. Guess what I'm gonna do when you end stream. I don't know. Are you gonna go to bed? That's so, I feel threatened, but I don't know why. I don't know why I feel threatened. You sure am. Well, you can go to bed now. Unthinkable. Here she is. So this was the one little sketch doodle from last time. That I still think is very silly and fun. I didn't work on it more. I just wanted to show it again because I'm gonna put it on Blue Sky in a minute. But what I actually worked on was this. Like, I tidied her up. She's all clean and colorful now. Oh my god, I forgot the thing on her shoes. Fuck. Okay, that's fine. It'll take 2 seconds. It just means I have to re-upload files. But there she is. She's a little creature. She's small. She's small. You can trust her. You can trust her with your wallet and your things. I promise. I would never lie to you. Come closer. She won't bite. Look at how cute she is. You can trust her. Actually, she won't bite. She's not prone to biting. It's not her style. A solid scowl is really Popipo style, actually. Okay. Ping. Alright. Get out of here, Popipo. I'm sick of looking at you. Okay. But I think Vana would bite. Oh yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, Vana I could see biting. She got the little fangies. Your wall would also bite. Oh my god, are you guys all biters? Popipo's just like, I'm surrounded by animals. What's that meme that's like? It's like something you people are all animals. As always, I shall reblog or something. I don't remember what it is. It's something like that. That's Popipo. That's Popipo. Oh, I gotta delete all these files because they're not right. Hang on. Just real quick, but I am gonna end stream. I just need to check where I'm putting all these things. Apparently nowhere. So then they're all gonna go in the original folder. Add to album. 2025 art. Here. She's a cat girl! Oh my god! Popipo! Popipo knows so many cat girls! I have to send you private but on facts on Facebook. Yeah, please! Yeah, of course, yeah, please send them to me, because I would like to see I would like to see them. I'm gonna delete these files. And then I'm gonna refresh. Okay, but for now, while I get myself sorted, I'm sorry that I had technical difficulties today and I couldn't figure them out. In my defense, I couldn't figure them out because I'm stupid. But I no, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why it wasn't connecting. I will have to see if like restarting my machine fixes it, or if I just need a new program. I don't know what's going on. I dunno. You're newt? No, you're newt. I'm pointing. You're newt. Who do we want to write? Or do I want to raid, or do I just want to go to sleep? I guess we should. We should do a raid. We should do a raid. We should be good neighbors. We should do a raid. Let's go say hi. Oh. Let's go say hi to Eli. Eli's working on his Vipo. He's working on his Vipo. Eli's really super chill and cool, so if you guys would like to continue, like, doing some co-working, Eli's very good for that. He is an absolute sweetheart, he's very creative, and he's making a really cool thing for his Twitch channel. So let's go say hi to Eli. I feel like it's been a while since we rated Eli, too, so I feel like that will be good. That will be good. But I also really like this game. This is nice. A nice little alternative to Spirit City if we want some different vibes. I guess also we'll see, on top of tech issues, we'll see if parts of this VOD get muted for the music. And to see if we'll be able to use this game again. But I do like it overall. Even if I can't use it for stream, I'll definitely use it for, like, my personal time. I like all the different, like, customization options. I love the world, the exploration. That's nice. So this was still nice and productive in a different way, you know? You know, and that's what matters. Yeah, we have a Discord. We are planning within the next, like, few weeks, and I guess at this point it's already May, maybe bleeding into the summer. I would like to do, like, a Final Fantasy, like a little art party. I think could be really fun, where we just draw each other's, like, Warriors of Light and stuff. Maybe if people want to, like, dress up to a theme, they can. Or if not, they could just come and hang out. I think that could be fun. And then also maybe some like repo community games. So we'll discuss those events and things like that in places like the Discord. So if you would like to keep an eye out, that's a good place to do it. But if you just want to check out artwork from other community members or share your own stuff, it's a good place to do it. But I'm gonna go post this little Popeepo on Bisky. There's my socials if you'd like to check out my art only blog. I've kind of fallen behind on it because Tumblr's just so inactive. Cross posting is hard for my brain to keep up with, and it's just, you know, Blue Sky's just kind of my focus right now. But I do have it. And I think that's all I got. So let's go and raid Eli. If you would like to come along for the raid, we have 2 raid messages. The first one uses sub emotes, so if you're subscribed to the channel, you can use those. The second one, if you're not subscribed, you can take those. They're global emotes, they're used everywhere across Twitch. You can use your favorite heart emotes, you can use a wave, you could just say exploding raid, or you could just come along and you just want to like lurk raid just to be supportive. That would be wonderful. But if you need to like raid and run afterwards, that's fine. If you want to lurk, that's cool too. Eli likes lurkers. He's very friendly, very chill. But yeah, thank you guys for tonight. Thanks for being patient during technical issues. I'll figure it out. Maybe. But have a great rest of your night. Have a great rest of your week too, because it's Wednesday. I hope the week is chill and not stressful for you guys. Hopefully I will see you this weekend for another art stream, and if not, enjoy your weekend. Have a great rest of your night. Get up, go piss, take your meds, grab a snack, brush your teeth, drink water, I don't know. All of those end of stream reminders, if you need them, they're here for you. Otherwise, let's go say hi to Eli. And I'll see you guys around. So have a good night. Thanks and goodbye.